Okay, so this is part two. So basically, if you guys didn't watch part one, you could watch part one. I'll leave a link so you guys can watch it. So basically, I just told my friend, I was like, hey man, I gotta bounce. I gotta like get out of here right now. Stuff is going down. It's going too severe. Like every day you hear more and more cases are happening. And my family's calling me from overseas like, hey, what are you doing in China? Like, you should get out of here. Get out of there. Because stuff's really happening, and more people that I talk to in China, they seem scared too. And I was like, man, if I'm in someone's country, they seem scared, and I should be scared. Like all the stores were getting closed down, so it just didn't look nice. The sky was winter time too, so the sky was gray. So just the whole atmosphere around you was gonna happen. I'm like, man, what do I do? So I called up one of my friends. You could see him in some of my videos. So I called up my friend. I was like, man, what do I do? This and that. He was like, man, if you're feeling uncomfortable, you should leave. And I was like, dude, you should leave too. So I convinced him to leave too, and he convinced me to leave. So basically, what happened was I still had things to fix the camera. So I still had like all my stuff. I just had like I was planning to travel out of China afterward, just because this is traveling solo log. I want to travel around the world and show you guys more videos. But I was planning to travel out of China maybe like 10 days later, but I was like, man, I just gotta leave. I left my apartment. I just took all the stuff. I stuffed in my suitcase. It was unorganized. Even my suitcase had one of the wheels was broken because I didn't have time to buy another suitcase, and many of the markets and shops were closed. So I was like, man, just took the broken suitcase, stuffed like as much as clothes as I could in my suitcase. I left one suitcase with one of my friends. I basically left my apartment really fast. I threw out a lot of the stuff I couldn't. I kept the clothes next to the trash bin if anybody wanted to get it, because there's a lady in the building in China. There's a lady a cleaning lady that cleans the building. Usually they take the stuff and reuse it. So I just left my clothes, left with a broken suitcase. So I convinced my friend to leave with me. He packed up his stuff in his apartment. He left, and then I was like, man, we have to, so we were in Guangzhou at this time. I was like, man, we have to go somewhere. So I was like, the first place is we have to go to Hong Kong, because Hong Kong is not, it's a little bit separated from mainland China, and it's great to take for like international flights. So like that's what we have to do, we just go to Hong Kong. It's about 3 hours south of Guangzhou. So we went to Hong Kong, and then so mainland China and Hong Kong have a border, if you guys don't know that. And in the Hong Kong border, they made us sign this like health form, and also we had to tell them we haven't been in Hubei or Wuhan in the last 14 days, which was like, okay, this is strange. Like they never made people to say this and never signed a form in Hong Kong. So I was like, okay, stuff is already getting really serious. And then I was in Hong Kong. I could have relaxed a little bit because I'm in Hong Kong and I love the city, and it's an international city too. So I was like, okay, I'm near the airport, so everything's fine. So then I was talking to my friend where to go, discussing. I was actually planning to go to Bali by myself, just traveling solo. So I was planning to go to Bali by myself, but my friend was with me. He was like, hey, why don't we go to the Philippines? I've never been to the Philippines. I told him, I was like, yeah, I've been there once, but I haven't stayed that much time in there. So then I went to the Philippines. Me and my friend, we had a good time. I stayed with him for part of the time, and then part of the trip, you guys know I was traveling solo. So I stayed in the Philippines, which was awesome. And then I saw in the Philippines that the coronavirus, it was like I couldn't escape the coronavirus. The coronavirus was, it started popping up in the Philippines too. And I heard the first foreigner that died abroad, you guys could check it out for yourself, was in the Philippines. The guy was actually from China, but he was the first foreigner, and he died in Manila, which is the city I was in. I was like, wow, the first foreign person that died abroad, it was in the Philippines. I happened to be in the Philippines. I was like, just my luck, like where do I go? Like every country I go to, they have like people dying and getting affected by coronavirus. Keep in mind, this was like late January, early February. It still didn't spread like across the world how it did right now. So I was like, wow, this is getting interesting. So I stayed in the Philippines for a few weeks. Even you can't buy masks in the Philippines. Only people that were selling masks in the Philippines were street vendors on the streets, and I heard the quality is very bad. So I was like, man, I can't even buy really that much mask. I was like running out of masks from China, because it was hard to find masks in China, if you guys didn't know that. Which is interesting, because now I see Chinese companies are actually sending masks overseas. I actually just saw this news video that showed that people from Hong Kong are actually sending back masks to Canada. And this guy from Hong Kong, during this, well, it's still happening in Hong Kong, coronavirus outbreak, they didn't have enough masks in Hong Kong, and they're actually getting sent from Canada to Hong Kong. Now, the Hong Kong market stabilized with masks, so now they're sending it back to Canada, which I think is interesting because now worldwide we have a shortage of masks. So yeah, I was like, man, I'm in the Philippines. This is happening right now. I still want to film and record, but also, you know what I mean, I don't want to get too close to people. I'm not scared, but you know, you have to take your precautions, obviously. So then my family called me. My father is coming to Dubai, which I'm here right now. I'm in Dubai filming this. So he came to Dubai, and he came here. He was like, hey, I'm coming to Dubai. I want you to come here. I'm gonna see you. I want you to come see your sister and their family, and my brother lives here too. So I was like, okay, let me see them. You know, I miss them. Traveling solo kind of gets lonely sometimes. So I stayed in the Philippines for a few weeks, and then came to Dubai in February. I gotta get some water. And then here in February, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay here for a few weeks, see my family, see how they're doing, record some videos, and then after that, go to another country. I was actually planning on probably either going to Turkey or Spain, because I haven't been to Turkey or Spain. So I was like, okay, these countries seem like two nice countries to go and visit. So I was here, and then as I was here, I heard the coronavirus was progressing that all over the world. You know, hearing that other cities have been getting locked down, this and that. Even right now, Dubai is in pretty much lockdown mode. They close the malls now. They close the beaches. You see the video I recorded last week. Last week it was fine, but now they close down the beaches. They close the malls. Restaurants, I heard, are getting shut down, or only 20% capacity. And many places you just get delivery for restaurants. So at that, yeah, but anyways, in mid-February, I didn't even know it was getting that serious. I was like, okay, maybe, you know, I'm gonna go to my sister's place, stay there for a few weeks, visit the family, visit the kids, and then afterwards, you know, travel around, and, you know, just continue my traveling for my traveling solo vlogs. And little did I know, I'm stuck here now, which is good. Thank God that I'm here. And I'm stuck here, which sucks, but you know, I'm with my sister and her family, her husband, which, you know, I'm getting treated right, eating good food, so it's nice. And you know, I'm in a nice house. They have their kids here too, so to me it's a nice place to be with family when this is happening. But only sucks is it's because I wasn't planning on this, and I'm kind of stuck here right now. But the only thing is I can only renew my visa one time, and so in April I have to see if I can renew it. Maybe they'll allow it one more time because of this whole pandemic thing, so I have to see what's happening. So yeah guys, this is basically my story of the coronavirus. I can't escape it. I was in China where it outbroke, and I was like, let me go to the Philippines, and it started outbreaking in the Philippines. The first guy that died overseas was in the Philippines. Then I'm in Dubai, and then while I was in Dubai, I found out the whole world was getting affected. Iran, Italy, Spain, Germany, the US. And it sucks because, you know, if you want to travel, there's no countries that you could travel to really right now. And if you want to travel there, they'll most likely put you in a 14-day quarantine, or you have to be in a hotel 14 days. And who wants to be in a hotel for 14 days? Come on. So I'm just thinking what to be my next move, and hopefully this coronavirus dies soon. I'm filming it right now. I'm in March right now, late March. So hopefully it dies down next month, but I honestly, I don't see it dying down, just see it getting more serious. So you guys, I'm just curious about what experiences have you dealt with. You could, if you want to let me know, you could, you know, send me a message on Instagram. I'll leave a link to my Instagram. You guys can send me a message. I love to hear your stories about your coronavirus experience. Maybe your coronavirus experience was better than mine. I don't know. But I just hope everyone is safe out there. And you know what I mean? Just make sure you're not going out too much, because it's a serious thing. And I dealt with it, and you know, I hope you guys don't have to deal with the experience that I dealt with. Thank God I'm fine, I'm safe, I'm healthy right now, my family's safe and healthy, and my friends are too. I don't know in particularly one person that has coronavirus personally, But if you do, I hope they're safe. And yeah, guys, just you can message me on Instagram or comment below. Let me know your story about your coronavirus situation. I'd love to hear it. As always, guys, be safe, stay strong, and just love life. Stay positive during this time, guys. I know it's a tough time, but you guys can make the best out of any situation. And I love you. I love you guys always, because you guys are my solo gang, solo friends, solo family. So peace, guys.